How y'all doing out there today? Hello. All right, so today I'm gonna give you guys some nuggets, okay? A shortcut, okay? The title of this message is how to access the gods, the goddesses, the deities, the spirits through the natural realm, okay? I had revelations just recently, okay, on this matter. For years, I was practicing altar work as a technique of connecting with the gods, mantras as a way of connecting to the gods, evocations as ways to connect with the gods, okay? Simple prayers to connect with the gods, okay? When you decide that you want to invite a particular deity into your space or into your body, you obviously go and you do the research, right? Okay? You'll always have a listing of offerings to feed your altar, okay? Because they say that if the altar is fed, then the presence of the deity will be there, okay? So I used to do the altar work and get great results. You know, their presence were definitely there. I always, though, wanted to know the intricate ins and out. How is this working? How are they eating the offerings? How is this happening? You know, I needed to know, you know, even though, like I said, I was getting so much feedback from my altars, you know, which most people would just be happy with. But for somebody like me, I needed to know what are the intricate parts that brings this deity to my space or invites this deity into my body. How does this happen? You know? So, now, what are we like 7 years in, you know, 7 years in of connecting with spirit guides, you know, and deities. And just recently, I had a revelation, okay? I realized that one way of connecting with these spirits is through the natural realm. Because now when you feed their altar, say fruits, vegetables, you're putting flowers up there, you're putting different stones on the altar, what's happening is, I don't believe all of them are necessarily consuming the food. Or maybe they do consume, because actually I've seen, yeah, spirits do consume stuff. So yes, they some will consume, okay? But for the most part, what it is that these items from the natural world actually house their spirits. So for instance, Oshun, her flower is sunflowers, right? Oranges, sweet potatoes, other things that you can get are like sweet cakes and stuff, but those things aren't from the natural realm, the natural world. So basically the fruits, the vegetables, the yams, the orange, the sunflower, right? This is actually her. She resides in these items, okay? In these natural items. So when you consume them or bring them into your space, essentially you bring her into your space. So this is why a lot of people too have flowers decorating their home. Whether they're aware of it or not, people tell you all the time, keep plants in your house or bring flowers. And what's happening is you're inviting this energy into your space, okay? They live inside of nature, their essence, okay? So another thing that I observed was that when I was going to the beauty supply store, all of the beauty products had yams or carrots in it. That's that orange, orange essence from the natural world that was in these beauty bars. Oshun is the goddess of beauty. So there she was in a bar of soap and some cream. So when you go get these things, you put them on, you're essentially putting her on, okay? When you eat the oranges, right? That's when you eat the orange or you eat the yam, she's now inside of you, right? That's why they tell women, if you want to get pregnant, eat more yams. That is now essentially the women consuming Oshun, right? And Oshun, she resides over the fertility organs. So when you bring her into your body, now she can get to working and bring those babies forth, right? Because her essence is inside of these natural things. Okay. Another thing that brought this realization was dealing with the goddess Lakshmi. Okay. One of her incarnations, she was the Tulsi plant, which is a holy plant in India. Okay. What I do is to invite Lakshmi into my life and into my spaces, I will simply brew that tea and then call upon her, say, I know that you reside in this tea. I activate you and I ask that you be present within me. And then I drink the tea. Okay. And those, you can try this for yourself. You'll notice that you'll have a more prosperous day. Remember, she's not, you can invoke over that tea whatever it is that you desire. So you know the different things that Lakshmi stands for, which is, say, wealth, beauty, purity, prosperity. You can speak, you can ask for different aspects of her to be unleashed through drinking that tea. And try this out, you know, and then see how your day goes. Okay, that's unlocking the deities that are locked up inside of nature. Remember, everything in the natural realm is alive. Everything in the natural realm has Shakti, has spirit. Okay, it's alive. Okay, so say for instance too, I'm gonna give another example, okay, of something that you can do, like keeping crystals and stones around. Before, like, you know, when I first got into spirituality, you know, you get, you know, people say, go get this, go get that, you go get it, you know what I mean? And you watch the things work. You know, for me, fortunately, you know, things worked for me when I got to it. I know people get into it and they be like, nothing's happening. For some reason, I guess, you know, magic's in the DNA, or the awakening is upon me. So I'm able to tap into these natural resources and see the workings of them, right? So say now, you want to go, people tell you to go get stones, right? I wanted to know how these stones work. I would get them, like I said, and things would work. But again, I want to know, how is this working? Because, you know, as a young newbie, you don't know how this working. People just tell you do it. You do it because you experimental and you look for results, right? But again, the stones is a part, and the rocks are a part of the elemental kingdom, okay? Or not necessarily the elemental kingdom, but partially the elemental kingdom, and also part of the mineral and earth kingdom, right? So you can bring these things into your home, into your space, or like I said, consume them and take on that those aspects of those deities. So say for instance, someone like Shingo, right? That's the Yoruba deity of lightning and thunder and virility. He's all about strength and fierceness, you know what I mean? And say now his color is red. What you do now is you go to the natural realm, right? I'm sure there's a list of things that he's associated with from the natural realm, and you go get those things. You place, if it's certain stones, because you place those in your home, place them on you, right? For whatever aspect of him that you're trying to achieve, right? Say, okay, so also herbs is another thing, right? We know that herbs are for the healing of the nation. Herbs have spirit. A lot of these deities will be locked up inside of herbs. So that's always press for you guys to definitely drink your herbal teas, okay? And remember, speak over your drink, right? Water has memory, right? You want to awaken the power in the water, awaken the power inside of the herb, and command what it is that you want for that drink to do for you, okay? So let's see, we mentioned herbs, fruits, vegetables, rocks, stones, earth, leaves, plants, flowers, okay? Yeah. So these are ways that you can access deities without having an altar, because altars, you know, let's be real, they're maintenance. You know, you have to maintain them. And for those of you with busy lives, this may be an alternative way for you to achieve your desired outcomes. You know, we're dealing with these deities, okay? It's just by going into nature and getting their natural form in the natural world, okay? Remember, as above, so below. So they're above, around, and also inside of the natural world. Okay. Also, for those of you maybe who were into mantras or invocations, right? You don't have the time again. You live a busy lifestyle. Just go get these things and place them in your house. For instance, you want to bring more joy into your house, right? Oshun, right, is about all things sweet. You want some sweetness in your house. Go get sunflowers and bring them in your house and watch the energy in your house shift. I promise you. Okay? So those are just some examples on how you can bring the presence of these deities into your space without going through elaborate rituals and creating elaborate altars. Okay, so that's a quick message, a quick nugget for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show your girl some love. And if you have anything that you would like to share down below, do so. Okay, until next time, peace.